Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reviewing the G Pro Wireless X Superlight from Logitech. We're going to be seeing how good this mouse is for Fortnite, especially since for me it's been amazing so far. Probably the best mouse I've ever used. Make sure you watch the whole video. We're going to unbox and show you guys what you get inside the box as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and let's get into it. So starting off with what we get in the box. Now I did already open this, but basically, obviously we get the mouse, of course, in all of its glory. And then we also get the PTFE puck that you can replace that is on the bottom of the mouse. It doesn't really make a big difference in the mouse, in my opinion, in like the smoothness or anything, but that it is there if you want to replace that. We get some paperwork in this little cardboard box, and obviously we get the charger, which I do have already outside the box. But basically, it just comes with the little USB dongle that plugs into the other part, and then you just plug in the part that goes into your computer, and then you want to have that as close as possible to your mouse, just so there's no connectivity issues. It doesn't really matter how far it is, because as long as it's in a decent distance, it's still going to connect properly, but you want that as close to your mouse as possible so you get the best performance for your wireless connectivity. So first, let's get into the specs of this mouse. Obviously, it's wireless, and Logitech has their own light speed technology. I've had no issues with their sensor so far. It's been perfectly fine. No stuttering, no skips, nothing like that. So sensor is definitely a plus. Wireless, it's perfectly fine with the connectivity. You just have to make sure that you have it set up like this. Little USB dongle goes into here, and then the actual charger part goes into here, and then into your computer. And you want to keep this relatively close to your mouse. I usually keep it in front of my mouse pad, and I've had no disconnectivity issues or anything like that. On the bottom, we do have PTFE feet this time. They are a little bit different from the previous G Pro Wireless. They feel decently smooth. They're a little bit scratchy because they are pretty thin. I don't know if you guys can tell. They are kind of thin, so if you want to replace them, it's definitely an option, but it's definitely not necessary. They're pretty decent. Little glide test for you on my mouse pad. This is an Aqua Control Plus. Little spin test. So the switches in this mouse is not 50M Omrons like we've seen in the previous G Pro Wireless with the double clicking issues. We actually have 20M Omrons, so apparently double clicking should be completely fixed for this mouse. I haven't seen any complaints about double clicking or any issues with the switches. They feel really good, and the side buttons feel really good too. Very minimal pre and post travel on both the left and right clicks, and same with the side buttons. The side buttons feel pretty good as well. I heard no complaints really about the side buttons either. Scroll wheel feels pretty much the same as the previous G Pro Wireless. The only change we have is a little color on the wheel on the inside, but everything feels pretty much the same. Good tension, good amount of bumps, and it feels just really good, really solid. Now the replacement PTF puck is here. If you want to change it, all you got to do is just push the other old puck out and then put the new one in. And to be honest, I feel like it feels a little bit I don't know, I don't really feel too much of a difference, but I'd rather play without the puck. I feel like could be just placebo, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference with this mouse in my opinion. The battery life is set to have 70 hours of battery life. I mean, you can go like maybe a day or 3 days without charging this thing, depending on how much you play, obviously. But I've only had to charge this thing like a few times, and the battery life lasts like a very long time. So I don't think anyone's gonna have any issues with battery life with this thing. Now let's get into the weight. As you can see, there's no holes in this mouse, and they have managed to pull off 63 grams, which is what they're advertising, but everyone's scale is saying 60 grams, so they're being kind of generous here. I don't know how they pulled it off with no holes, to be honest. It's pretty amazing. This mouse feels really good. Build quality is still very good. No creaking. I can't like bend anything at all. Build quality is the same as the regular G Pro Wireless. Really solid, and it feels like 60 grams. Definitely, you can definitely feel it. The weight balance is perfect as well. It's not uneven on any side of the mouse. Mouse feels great overall. As you can see by the shape of this mouse, it's going to be for mostly palm grip users, which is perfect for me. I'm kind of like a relaxed palm grip, but if you're like claw or fingertip, you can still do it depending on the size of your hand. But for my hand, as you can see, it's absolutely perfect for me. I'll give you guys a little sound test for this mouse. So as you can see, doing the Tele Frenzy on Aim Beast, no problems really. It's so easy for me to just flawlessly go through this with like as fast as I possibly can. Messing up a few times, but that's just me in general, not the mouse. It's perfectly comfortable too, no issues, no strains or anything like that while I'm aiming, and everything, all the aiming, all the target hitting is perfectly smooth and accurate. Along with the tracking as well, very easy to track with for me, especially since I like a mouse that fills my hand more, which is why I like this mouse, since I am a palm grip user. It makes it so much easier to track than when you use a mouse that's not really for a palm grip hand. And obviously it depends on your hand as well, but for me, perfectly fine tracking with this mouse, no problem hitting these headshots as well, and I'm staying on target pretty well. And then just some Fortnite gameplay too. You know, just a little bit of free building. Doesn't really determine whether a mouse is good or not, but you know, just to give you guys an example, see how I play with it in game, and it works perfectly fine for Fortnite if you guys are looking to get this mouse for Fortnite, especially since that's what my community is all about. But yeah, this is definitely an endgame mouse for Fortnite, 100%, and I 100% recommend it if you like palm grip for Fortnite. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. This mouse is probably one of the best mouse I've ever played with, ever tried. I'm probably not going to go back to any other mouse unless something like way better comes out, but for now this is literally like perfect for me. And hopefully this video helped you decide if you want the new G Pro wireless. I didn't go too in depth to this mouse because it has been out already for a while. Most of you guys already know about it, but I just wanted to get into you know, the details of the new version of it, and if it's worth it to upgrade. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.